It was year 2081. Everyone was equal. Nobody was smarter, stronger, quicker, better looking than anybody. George and Hazel were watching TV. There were tears on Hazel's cheeks, but she forgot what happened.
There was only one. He makes a very smart observation that nobody would know.
What were we talking about? I forgot!
The loud buzzer was coming from the mental handicap radio. Whenever it creates a buzzing noise, George and whoever is wearing it makes the wearer's thoughts run away. The government did that so everyone would be equal.
Did that hurt? Rest on the sofa so you can rest your handicap bag on the pillows.
Honey Bunch.
It's okay, Pookie. I don't mind it anymore. It's like a part of me.
If there was just some way we could make a little hole in the bottom of the bag and just take out a few lead balls. Just a few.
2 years in prison and $1,000 fine for every ball I took out. I don't call that a bargain.
If you could just take out a few when you came home from work. I mean, you don't compete with anybody around here. You just sit around.
If I tried to get away with it, then other people would get away with it, and pretty soon we'd be right back to the dark ages again.
Sigh, I'd hate it.
There you are!
I'd reckon society would fall apart.
Sigh, who knows, really?
The television program was promptly interrupted. The announcer had a serious speech impediment. For a bit, he tried to say, "Ladies and gentlemen." He gave up and gave the microphone to a ballerina.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Ahem, Gajapo, cough, cough.
The woman was wearing a mask to cover herself. The reason being is because she was beautiful. Her voice was beautiful and clear. She quickly hid her voice and talked in a grimly voice.
Sorry. Excuse that. Harrison Bergeron, age 14, has just escaped jail. He's a very intellectual person and athlete. He should be regarded as a extremely dangerous criminal. If you see him, do not try to reason with him. This is a picture of him.
Harrison's whole body was clad in hardware, so heavy nobody would be able to bear it. Harrison looked like a walk-in junkyard. He carried 300 pounds alone by all of that. He was required to wear a rubber clown nose at all times.
After a few minutes, they began to hear a door open. There was an earthquake. Harrison Bergeron was making those noises because of all the weight he has to carry. He stood in the center of the studio, right in front of the ballerina and the announcer.
I am the emperor. Do you hear? Everybody must do whatever I say at once. Even as I stand here with these hardware, I am greater than any man who has ever lived. Now watch me.
Harrison tore off the straps to his handicap harness like it was a piece of paper. It crashed to the floor. He was ripping off every single piece of hardware like it was a regular Tuesday.
I shall select my beautiful Lady Empress.
After a moment, a ballerina arose. Harrison plucked the mental handicap and took off every piece of hardware.
I love you, Pookie.
I love you too, Pookalus.
After a few minutes, George and Hazel forgot what happened.